think when I saw one of your pictures, I was like, God, this is the kind of person that makes our parents say, oh, do you have two heads? Wait, you are a civil engineer, or you will become a civil engineer. You are into fashion, you are into lifestyle, you are into content. Live small for us. I'm serious. Opemipo Alomooluwa is a second-year civil engineering student at Covenant University, an excellent student and someone whose passion goes far beyond the classroom. For over a year now, he has been exploring the world of lifestyle creation, fashion, and modeling, using his creativity and personal style to express himself and connect with others. He is also an entrepreneur with his own clothing business and hopes to become a fashion designer someday. But beyond the pictures, the outfits, and the academic excellence, he's a young man learning to balance his passions while staying true to who he is. And today, we're getting to know that person beyond what we see. Hi, Ope. Welcome to my podcast. How are you doing today?
I'm doing very well.
How do you feel about the whole thing?
This is my first time doing a podcast, but I'm open to new things.
I'm glad. I'm actually glad this is your first time being in the podcast. Actually been on my podcast. So it's great to have you here once again. So how was your day like? What have you done today?
Today, first off, I go back from church around around 7 a.m. Actually, 7 to 8. Because we had a youth night video. Then I slept, like, the video finished around 2, but I now slept around like 4 to 5. So I didn't get like mad sleep, but I slept the night before. Like when I came back home, I walked out and I'm basically here.
Okay, so like gymming and are you shooting any content for us?
I know well, I am thinking about starting a fitness like side content to go with the fashion. So like
That's really nice. That's really nice. I'm very excited about today's session because coming from a young person like you who is a multi-potentialite in the sense that I like to call you an A student, to be honest. Seeing you in primary school, all the things you've done. Were you an A student in primary school?
I wasn't.
You were not an A student in primary school. But in secondary school, I know you were an A student. You were always stopping the class. And I think when I saw one of your pictures, I was like, God, this is the kind of person that makes our parents say, oh, do you have two heads? See your mates, they are doing this. And I'm like, God, Ope is really, really brilliant. And then seeing that recently you started a fashion and lifestyle thing, and I'm like, what again are we going to do? What was growing up like for you? Were your parents very supportive of your whole fashion thing? What really inspired you to go into fashion? I think the questions are becoming too much, but basically, how was growing up like for you?
Growing up was like now primary school was not really. I didn't really take primary school serious.
I didn't. I think I did. Sorry, I did.
Like it was just primary school was just like enjoyment. But then when I entered secondary school, it was, like JSS1, JSS2 was still like an enjoyment scene. Then we reached JSS3. Things took a different tone because in JSS3 I realized that we had to write
Junior work,
Becky and Neko. And like my sister already drew this mentality in me that failure is not an option.
Yeah.
Like also she now told me that I don't know, but like it's for me when I look at it, but it was
Junior
not that
work is not that
serious.
deep. Yeah.
But I took it so serious that it changed my whole mindset throughout secondary school. Then I started reading, and the one thing is also that I wanted to become a prefect.
Oh.
But in junior secondary school, but I didn't become a prefect because I lacked the academic strength. So when I now saw some of my friends I was like, I'll do better than this.
Yeah.
And I said that let me show all of them. Then and I started picking up from being the top 10 like that.
Wow, that's a very inspiring story. I think one of the things that I can pick from that is determination and grit. You were not really like so there at the beginning, but then you just made up your mind that you know what, I can do this, and from there it's been like boom, everybody's hearing about Ope academically. And then you are in Covenant University in your second year.
Yes.
What are you studying?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering. Wait, you are a civil engineer, or you will become a civil engineer.
Yeah.
You are into fashion, you are into lifestyle, you are into content. Live small for us. I'm serious. Live
I
small for
have
us.
to balance everything.
Exactly. So now that about balance now, how do you hope to balance it?
Honestly, like I've not really gotten the hang of it now. Like now in my creating fashion content now, I've not been so consistent like I want to be.
Mm.
But I feel like I've been like giving myself this self doubt. Like it's me that I'm just whining myself that if I really want to do what I want to do, I should find the time to do it. I've
Mm.
just been procrastinating, and also like I'm also like starting a like side business.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like it has really been eating out of my time. But like now that I'm here now, that you said it, now you've already motivated me now that I must do like 5 videos. It seems one of today and tomorrow.
I've not gotten to that extent of doing 5 videos, but I feel like if you put your mind on something that you want to do it, you can actually do it with the whole consistency. Consistency is not a very easy thing to do. So yeah, it's actually okay too. So yes, we look forward to your contents. You must release one this week before Sunday.
Amen. By the grace,
By
by
the
the grace
grace
of
of
God.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying it now, Sir. I will do it. I will do it. I
And
must
me
do it.
now, me see. Yeah,
Yeah,
expect me.
you guys are watching. You will see a video.
So yeah, you mentioned something about starting a business. You started a business. What is your business about?
Like my business, like basically is about is like now. And if you want to start a business now, I feel like you should do something that is your passion,
Mm-hmm.
not just something that is like to make money. Like that's one thing that people
Yeah.
get it wrong because of things that in a business like there'll always be the tough times,
Mm.
and like if you're not passionate enough,
You can't
you
run
can't
it.
run it. Like now, me, I'm passionate about clothes and stuff, so that's why I'm still, even though things are not as good as I want to be, like, but
Mm.
things are actually like starting off pretty well because so
Okay.
like I also noticed that like people like when they see me the way I dress, like it really motivates them to buy from me because they're like this guy knows.
He knows his onions.
Is it like you
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Like he knows what he's doing.
Mm.
So like that really helps because like people they don't try to build a personal brand and like that's one thing that is really bad. Like
Mm.
personal branding like is the number one priority before you I feel you start a business.
Okay.
Because you have to build that self image that people can know that yes, I can hold this person that yeah, like he's trustworthy, like he's a sure
So
person.
more like you are an image of what you do. You
Yes.
sell clothes, but the clothes that you are selling, when you wear them, it's like, "Ah, if this guy can style this thing like this, I'm buying it from him. I'm also going to style it the same way."
Yes.
Totally. And about your fashion thing, because mentioning how you grew up, I didn't see anything really fashiony. So at what point in your life do you say, you know what, I'm going into fashion? Like who made you go into fashion?
Who made me go into fashion? I think it was how did I even think about how did I think it started in GS, SS1.
Okay.
Like the way my secondary school was, they were very fashion inclined.
What
Like
secondary school did you
that's
attend?
in Babbitt Macaulay Junior Seminary.
Okay.
The place to be, as I say, the place to be. But like the school, they had a mindset. Like there was this mindset that there was a culture
Mm,
about neatness.
okay.
Also was about like if you're not neat, you'll be like one of those guys. I guess you'll be let's say gref or they used to call it prep these days. And like in that school, like we had the house where like
Mm,
we could wear our uniform from let's say because we had morning prep that time, like
okay.
6 a.m.
Boarding school, sure.
From like 6 a.m. to 4. So you knew that you have to remain like prim and
Neat.
proper. So like that culture, and when I see my seniors, I'm like wow, like for me, like when I was there, I always looked up to my senior, like see the way they're dressing,
Mm.
like oh, miss if I want to do like
Is it
this.
with their uniform?
Yes, there's a way that you just do that. They will look like you could tell the difference that
Wow.
if they some people could wear it, like there's a way that someone will wear clothes, and there's a way that some another person wear clothes that you just know that even though it's the same clothes, you just know that there's a difference.
Mm, I think I agree with that. Yes.
And like since then, and I started watching a lot of YouTube. Like YouTube is for me is the most educative platform out there
I agree.
because like like if you check like now if you check my YouTube history, it's always about fashion content like because of me I'm always learning like that's the thing because
Mm,
of things that fashion is always evolving.
yes.
But for some people they just stick to one thing. Like me, I'm always trying to evolve, experiment. Like now, normally before I could never picture myself wearing a tie. To be honest, I think tie is always too corporate. But like now, it's not everything that is too corporate. Like
Mm.
now I like because even my school in Covenant now,
Yeah, Covenant. You guys wear tie a
strictly
lot.
corporate. And like at first I did not like the fact because in my secondary school it was an Anglican school, so it was a junior seminary too.
Mm.
So we had all these like reverend collars, so we didn't wear
Oh.
ties. So when I came to university, that was feeling a bit out of place.
Mm.
But now like I live with it now because
That's really lovely, because you said that you don't have like I would like to put it as you don't have a fixed kind of dressing. Like you said, fashion is evolving. I wanted to ask you a question about, oh, what is your style like? Like when we think about Opemipo, what do we think? Do we say, oh, Opemipo is the streets fashion guy? I don't know how they say it, but like when you think about Opemipo, he dresses in such a street wear and it's really nice. Or when you say Opemipo, he dresses in such a corporate wear. When you say Opemipo, he dresses in such, I don't know, what is your style like?
my style, I would say my style is more of corporate, casual, minimalistic stuff. Because me, I don't like all this flamboyant,
Mm,
like putting heavy jewelry. Like people that start like that, but me,
mm,
I just don't feel like it is what I like to do. Like I don't really do streetwear again.
okay.
I feel that one reason why I also don't really do streetwear is convenience. But like when corporate a lot,
Mm,
doing streetwear will just feel out of place.
out of place, yeah.
But like I'm thinking about maybe I'll just experiment to see how it is. Because fashion, you always have to experiment and like try different styles to know what works for you.
Mm. So, have you started modeling in any way so far?
Mm, I'll say that like I have in a way, but like I'm modeling for myself.
Or you've not gotten modeling gigs in
I
particular?
have gotten one of my cousin put me on one.
Oh, nice.
It wasn't too serious, but I won't regret going for that modeling gig
Right.
because it was in school and I had beards at that time. And like the place I went to, there's this thing that they call MSS.
Mm.
They're like our students, they're like student monitoring spirit. Let me just sit down. They're our monitoring spirit. They
Mm.
monitor all of us.
Everything you do.
Like in Covenant, beards can get you suspended. Like it's very crazy, but it has its issues.
Rules, yeah.
Then when we're not done with the shoot, as we came down, the MSS people they were there and they carried all of us because of not all of us were compliant. Like some had full hair, some had beards.
Bro.
So now I had to shave it off. When they now stopped all of us in the building, they now inspected all of us from there. They made me not only shave my beard but also my mustache. And like I also feel that the reason why she did that because of
It's
I
a
was
she.
yes.
Your compliance is a she.
See, that's how like no offense, but like sometimes those women people they don't want to be reasonable to the boys. Like if it was a male personnel, they'd have said, okay, just reduce your beards and keep your mustache. But this woman, she told me that I should do a clean shave. I should do a clean shave. Man, how old am I?
I
Like
can totally relate to that.
when I now came back, a guy even was just looking at me like one babe, like what happened to me? Like
You are going to look so young, Ope.
I look so
You
young. Like, people were just saying, like some people do not even notice, but they just like they just look at me and I'm like, look different.
you look different.
Like throughout that week, I was
I'm so sorry.
like, it was not a funny experience because those people, and like they could have suspended me and
Oh, but thank God they did
they
not.
already threatened me.
I think that's the thing about private schools, because I also attend the private school and I understand how Christian schools can be. Oh, you shouldn't have beard, you shouldn't have mustache, your hair should not be full. There was even one particular time I saw one of my friend, he cut off it, not all of his hair, but his hair was so full. And I'm like, there is something different about you. He said, look at my, and I'm like, I just knew it. Like when we're talking about modeling, one of the things that comes to people's mind is that, oh, you want to go into modeling. You're going to be exposing your body a lot. I mean, for the girls, it's more like, oh, you're going to wear stuffs that you won't like. You're going to do this, you're going to do that. And then for the guys, they're like, how are you going to be so, that's just the kind of mentality or mindset we have about modeling. But I want to ask you, is it actually like that? Or is it people that choose to go into those aspects of modeling, or there is something entirely different? Especially for people who are Christians and want to go into modeling, but they want to like not compromise. How is modeling like?
If you it's basically what you decide to get into. Like now, there are some gigs that you can get that you may have to review, and like the revealing part of your body for me it's not generally bad like now, but like in a Christian household they don't like short skirts. But like now
Mm.
you may have a modeling gig,
Now it
just wear
require
a
to wear
short
short
skirt.
skirts.
Even if you are wearing that short skirt, for me it does not really contradict your Christianity.
Okay.
But you know that like when people see you now, they'll start judging. Like that's the thing about the Christian community in general.
Community, yeah.
There's a lot of judgmentality. Like you see
Hmm,
somebody
it's not judgmentality.
like piercing the ear now.
Like just one or like two or three.
So let's say some a girl pierces two now. All those church aunties,
Mommies and
mommies, they
this.
will be saying they will be talking around that. See this one.
Yeah, she's worldly, this kind
Like
of.
all those things like that. It's just the way they're doing it. Because like there's some people that model that like they are not Christians though, and like they're okay with revealing their body. They even reveal more, like even revealing the cleavage, all those stuff. But like now I know some Christian models that they don't really do that. Like they can wear the short skirt too,
Hmm.
but it's not revealing any part of their body. It's just revealing more skin,
Hmm.
basically.
But do you think, let's say I'm a Christian now, and of course I'm a child of God. I've given my life to Christ. I have the Holy Spirit, and then I have a modeling gig that sort of, I don't know how to put it,
It goes
but
against your values.
yes, against my values, against what I know, not just what they told me that don't put your body, oh, like what I have come to realize with the help of the Holy Spirit, that there are just certain things that I should not wear. Like I shouldn't conform to certain, you know, for someone like that now, if they give them that, they can't actually, they may not be able to wear it, and some will be able to wear it too. And that is why most times it feels as though, oh, this person is a Christian, that this person is a Christian, but she's wearing this, are you sure she's a Christian? So do you think Christians should just find their own, will I say, Christian sector of modeling, or they can totally do that? And that's number one. And then the second question is that, is there a sort of way whereby Christians who want to go into modeling, maybe young boys, young girls, is there a way they tell their agents that, oh, this is what I do, this is how I am, I don't want this, I don't want that, and they would agree?
Yeah, it's actually very possible for you to tell your agent that. It's just based on that meaning before you sign up now, you ask the Holy Spirit, is this what he wants for you? To be
Okay, I
honest, the Holy
like
Spirit has to
that.
direct you in everything you're doing. So when you ask the Holy Spirit whether that's the right agency, you know that if the Holy Spirit says it's right, that means nothing can go wrong.
Mm,
And even if you know, like for me, I feel that your values, your principles should be you. Like you should,
to
there's no
carry
way
it,
you know, like
so
you should
yeah.
carry it. If you don't want to wear it, you don't want say you don't want to wear it. You don't have to conform to other people's values. Since it's you, and like you know what you want to wear, the Holy Spirit has already told you that no, this clothes is not is not like you don't like it.
Yes.
Just don't wear it.
Okay, I like that, because most times the whole issue of Christianity and dressing is a very controversial topic.
Yeah,
You
lot
mentioned
of
it's a very controversial topic. You mentioned something about, oh, if a girl pierces her second, they're not like three, maybe like two. A lot of people in church say, and you're a Christian, you're a child of God, blah blah blah. Or if she wears, let's say if she wears a sort of jeans that has like,
grapes.
yeah,
Yeah.
like crazy, whatever they call it. Oh, you're a child of God. How can you dress this kind of way? Or in so many cases we see now whereby, um boys, you guys will come to church and be plaiting your hair. It happens in so many cases, and people piercing their ears, and that makes people say, are these people Christians? How are we supposed to know Christians from who are not Christians? If people from other religion, or from other, I don't want to say religion, or from other aspects that are not Christians do such a thing, they will not talk. It's okay, like we know that's them, but it should actually show, right, that we are Christians in terms of our dressing. So I think it's a very controversial topic. And if you were to ask me what I feel about dressing, Christians and dressing, I'll just say that first of all, before you do anything, ask the Holy Spirit, Holy Spirit, I'm going to church. This clothes that I'm wearing, is it okay? Let him judge you for yourself. My mommy was telling me a story whereby when she was in university, she did her makeup like every other normal person. She wore her clothes. And then when she was good, she said, oh, Holy Spirit, how do I look? And then the Holy Spirit was like, oh, you do not look better than an harlot. And she was like, why would you say I look similar to an harlot? Then she went to, the Holy Spirit now began to tell her that, oh, it's your makeup this side is, those kind of things. So if you were to ask me questions about um dressing, how to dress, and how it should align as Christians, I'll just say the best is the best. Tell the Holy Spirit, ask the Holy Spirit. You are plaiting your hair to church, for example. I'm saying this because I feel like it relates so much to fashion, being in modeling, and all those kind of things. Ask the Holy Spirit. I'm plaiting my hair as a guy. Can I take you to church? You know how, for example, now I want to ask you a question. My mom usually asks me, if you are going to see the king, maybe they're like, Opeo, you have like a very nice thing today. You are going to see the king. How would you dress?
I'll dress my best.
You will dress your best. Okay, let's say you used to plait your hair. Would you plait your hair that day?
See now, see if I place my hair normally, and I already started placing my hair, and the Holy Spirit did not complain about me placing my hair, I'll be original.
Original.
But then there are some people, because some people think that also in the Christian community, they have given these people the ability to live double-sided life.
Mm.
That's one thing that's really prevailing. Like now, someone can go to church. Now they want to conform to the church because they don't want talk.
Yeah.
They'll just conform to everything. But when they now go
They'll
to
not be
now,
doing their own
they'll
thing.
be doing their own thing. And that's one thing that like as is prevailing like in this generation, like a lot of double sided two faces of a coin, two sides of a
Two
coin.
sides of a coin, yeah.
So yeah, that's why I'll just say like me, it's better for me to someone to be original. Like there's this church, Elevation.
Oh, I know
Like
Elevation
now,
Church.
Elevation, the boys place their hair. Some guys even have piercings in their and they still treat each other like as a community. There's no
Yeah, there's no
segregation
segregation.
that saying that this one is placing there is a bad boy. This one is placing there is a bad. There's nothing like that. But in some other churches, ah, there is a yeah, there
We don't want
is.
to mention.
You can
Oh
not
my
mention
goodness.
them,
Yeah.
but you know what?
I like how you answered your question, to be very honest. There is a kind of, because of how much people condemn actions or dressings, they'll say, you know what, okay now, let me do it this way. When I get to church, I'll wear what they want me to wear. When I'm leaving, I'm doing my own thing. And it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. I'm not saying people should not talk. I feel like people should correct. It's just like when I get to church, and let's say your mom, or how will I put it, an elderly person sees me dressing in such a way that is not nice. Of course, the person can tell me, this thing that you're wearing is not okay. Me too, as a kind of person that I am, and if I call myself a Christian child or a Christian girl, I should go back home and say, oh God, what I wore, is it bad? He will tell you the truth that, oh, what you wore is actually not good. That's fine. So for people that are living a double lifestyle, or two sides of a coin, I feel like they've not seen the light truly. They've not like encountered Jesus in it. Because if they are, they won't be living a double kind of life. And the Bible mentions that some are cold, some are hot, some are lukewarm. So people living a double kind of life, I would classify them as lukewarm people, because they're neither
But
hot and they're neither cold.
um,
So yeah, I think I would end it there. So my next question for you is that, for someone who wants to pursue their dreams, or does not know how to start, or does not know how to, you hear so many people say, oh, I don't know how to start, I don't know how to go about it, I don't even know what, I don't have anything. What would be your advice to such people?
I'll say that one thing you can do is like now you can check social media for like someone that has done what you want to do, and you can just check how that
Mm,
person started. Because now most creators they always talk about how they started.
yeah.
Or if you have the time, you can go to their old videos, the archives, and you can see how this person started.
Started.
And one thing about people is that they're always saying, I want to start, but they'll keep on giving them. Like me, say, I used to do this. I'll say I want to start, but I will just be giving myself excuse upon
Mm,
excuse. I just feel like if you want to start, even though you don't have that plan, just start. Like just start and see how it goes. Like what's come to us, you can't die from that your action.
yeah.
And the thing is that one thing is that think failure people think take failure as a bad thing. But I feel failure is good because of failure gives
Yes.
you that lesson. It's just the way you see it. You're not responsible. You're responsible for your consequences because once you pick up a stick, you're also picking up the other end.
Mm,
If you get what I'm saying.
yeah, I
So
understand.
your actions would lead to a reaction and a consequence. And even in that consequence, it is how you take it. And now something can happen to you and be like, okay, let me give for an instance now. Let's say I mistakenly I feel something in an exam now. Now I'm feeling bad that I feel it. Why am I feeling bad I feel it? I feel it. Am I not supposed to feel good? Okay, I feel this. What have I learned from that?
Mm.
How can how can I learn from my mistake?
Yeah.
That's the thing that people don't really see. Once they once they let's say you start posting content now, you see that okay, nobody's engaging on my
Mm.
content, nobody is what was happening that am I boring or like what am I not doing wrong?
Yes.
You say you go back, you look back at you that what did I not do well?
Yeah.
Is my editing wrong? Is my thumbnail wrong? You ask your friends, you ask people around you.
Mm.
But also asking people around you is a bad thing
Yeah, cause
because people are very judgmental. Because see, things that you might have an idea now. I saw one post like this that if you ask 10 people about an idea,
mm.
that means you're not serious about that idea. Because of things,
Mm.
you'll be asking people about their opinions. Why you
Why?
genuinely asking people for their opinion before you do something?
Mm.
If you know what you stand for, just do it. Like now, me sometimes, me genuinely, I can ask my brother for his opinion,
Yeah.
and I'll still do what I want to do. Like
Even
I'm just
after
like that. Like
everything,
after everything,
I am like that too. I will still do what
I
is in
will
my
still do
mind.
what's in my mind. Like even though I know your opinion, I'll still do what's in my mind. I feel like that's what some people should just do. Because some people let other people influence them too easily.
Mm.
And in this social media generation, there's a lot of influence. Like that's why some people and like also people the parents now, the parents are also helping in that influence.
Mm.
I also noticed that when parents tend to protect their child, to them they're protecting their child,
Mm.
but they don't know that child inwardly. Them protecting it, they think that they're helping their child, but when that child now
Yes.
goes outside,
And starts doing contrary things.
like influence will just affect them, everything like that.
Mm. Do you know that Ope, it feels like you looked into my phone to see all the questions that I want to. I'm not joking right now because before coming, I was really, really nervous yesterday because I thought we were going to postpone the. So I was really nervous. I began to go everywhere searching for questions. What can I ask someone that's into fashion, lifestyle, modeling, Christian, everything? And then the whole question, I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to ask those questions. I'm just going to allow the conversation to flow. But there were certain things that were like my top questions like, oh, how did you grow up? How has fashion been for you? And the other thing about social media that you mentioned, I wanted to ask you, and then you mentioned it. So it's more like you just know everything I wanted to ask you. So yes, that's just by the way. But then you mentioned something that's check for people who are already doing what you are doing. Do you know that some people have a kind of idea? There was one time that I had an idea and it felt like I searched like literally almost everywhere. Nobody has done it. So for people that nobody has really done what they want to do, or maybe somebody has done it but it's not really really, how will I put it? It's not really
Not
really
there.
there. You know, how can those kind of people go about it?
You can still learn if you see, like now someone did what you wanted to do, and it's not really there. You're going to learn from that person's mistake.
Still.
Yes, so I think that some people think that they say that experience is the best teacher. That does
Mm.
not mean your experience is what should be teaching you. You can learn from other people's experiences. Okay, now you say you wanted to do a type of video format and nobody has really done it, or you saw someone that has done it, but the person did not really do it.
So well.
Now you check what that person did. You make sure, okay, this is what the person did. I must make sure that I don't do this. And what else can I do to make it better?
Mm.
Things like that. And even if someone has not done what you want to do, just do it. You check your insights, like your feedback, you will know
Mm.
that okay, and you can even show people like you can do like random survey. You can just meet someone randomly. Someone like let's say someone you don't talk to. For me, I feel it's better to meet someone you don't talk to because of your friends. They know you, so
Mm.
they can be funny at times. You just say that you're in church now. Someone you don't really talk to, you can just show the person
Mm.
and just say that what do you think?
About this
So
thing.
like strangers give the best form of help.
Yeah.
Like that's one
And
thing
I think
I've been thinking.
mentors too, people that are mentoring
Yeah,
you.
if you have a mentor now, I can just ask them that, what do you think can I do better? What do you think about this video, this and that will dramatically help you. instead of you being posting content and learning by yourself.
Yeah.
Just ask.
Okay. So I think the last question I would ask you now is that in the next few years to come, where do you want to see yourself? Where do you want to be?
Where do I want to be? I like thinking about my future a lot. Like since secondary school, I've been thinking about what I want to do. Like now, since I've started like a clothing business,
Business, yeah.
like I wanted to go into that culture. Like now, it's going to be Nigerian based,
Yeah.
like fully Nigerian, like everything. I even want. Let's say if everything can be made in Nigeria, like,
Wow.
but there are issues with Nigerian manufacturing. So we'll put that one aside. Like I want to make this community. I want to make this like a community
Mm,
of fashion enthusiastic people in Nigeria, because so the thing that Nigerians are too narrow-minded in the fashion aspect.
mm,
Most people are just doing streetwear. Like now, if you think about Nigerian fashion, Nigerian we hold streetwear very dearly.
yes, we do. We do.
Like me, I don't see why there's need for that. When there are other forms of styles, for me, I just want to build that massive community. Like now, I see my clothing brand in the next 5 years, like a big,
Yeah.
like we have a community of over like
Mm-hmm.
5,000 people,
Wow.
10,000 people, everybody doing what they want without judgments from anybody else.
Mm.
Like me, I just have that like I have that like entrepreneur spirit in me. Like it
I'm
seems
picturing the thing for you. I can't pic. I don't know how to picture it, but I'm
like
trying to picture it.
even like now when I started, I didn't really start well. I didn't really start well, but as I started, I kept on learning. Like there's some mistakes I've made.
Mm.
That I've lost some customers, but I know that I will not make this mistake again.
Wow.
That even though I've lost customers, I've learned my lesson that okay, this is how you do it. This is how you do this. Even if I lost customers, is bad in a way, but
Yeah.
I shall learn something.
I totally like that because, to be honest, I feel people are scared of making mistakes. You- I myself, I'm scared of making mistakes. Like when I first started this thing, I like colors a lot, and I want the colors to kind of depict what I'm doing and the kind of person I am. So I started with one particular color. I'm like, no, this is not nice. And that was what I was using for my thumbnails. If you check, like from the very beginning, that was what I was using for my thumbnails. But it did not just sit well with me. And then I realized that in my videos too, there was a way I would talk. Like you were saying, most times it's good to ask people, not necessarily your friends. Just ask people, what do you feel about this video? And honestly, from those moments, I just wanted to stop because I was watching other people's videos, thumbnails, and it was just nice and good. But then I didn't think about when they started. Probably they might have had issues. In fact, they have issues.
Like
They have issues.
everybody had their wishes. Everybody poco a poco. As they always say
That's
now.
it. Yeah, I understand. So they had their, but I don't like what some people do. They kind of delete those old memories of them and keep only the new ones. So you would think in your mind that, oh, this is how they started. But I decided not to delete mine. I decided to put it there still on my YouTube channel. I would keep growing. I would keep growing. I would keep learning from my mistakes. After I see it, I would watch it again. What are the things that I said that I shouldn't have said? How did this conversation go? Was it looking real or was it looking staged
Okay.
or scripted? Oh, it was looking too scripted. Let me check again. Let me see how I can do better. Then I begin to practice. I begin to watch other people's videos. So yes, make the mistakes. Hold up to the mistakes. Make the mistakes now so that later on it will not be something that you would now regret and say, "Hi, I wish I didn't give up on this thing. Hi, I wish I just continued." Because the more you continue, the more you receive clarity and those many things. Thank you so much, Ope, for coming to my podcast today.
That is a
Thank you
pleasure.
for accepting my invitation. I really enjoyed talking to you, to be very honest. I'm so glad. And I wish you the very best in your fashion, modeling, academics, civil engineering, everything you're going to be doing. I wish you the very best. And then next time
Amen.
you would look back to this video and be like, "Hmm, this is how one of the things I've started," and you get more podcast sessions to expose you to your word and manifest you to your word. Thank you so much, Ope, for coming to today's podcast. Is there anything you would like to say?
Yeah, I'll say that again about starting. Just know that if you don't take any shots now, there's a 100% chance, like 100% possibility that you're not you're going to miss. But if you take a shot, now you have possibilities. There's a 70% chance. So just try. Even if you do not get there, but just know that you have to put an effort. Trying is better than not
Not
trying.
trying. Yeah.
And I think that when you don't not try, there's regrets. And then there's regret is very painful. Regret will can eat you alive. You can just be like, ah, why did I not just do this? Like now you can be saying that, okay, I wanted to be posting content. I wanted to post content today, and I'm like, let me just reach after university. And after university, you see people that started when they were small. You see where they are, you be like, ah,
Chai.
it's like, chai, if I just started, you not start feeling bad as well, and you not say you don't know what to start again.
Or you may even be too busy with the issues of life and everything, and you
Like
would not
nine to
have space
five,
to start. Yeah, 9 to 5.
like
9 to 5s.
me say, ah, when I do IT, I relate. But I
I
cannot relate now.
I can relate to that. If you did not learn anything from this, at least one thing that you should take away is trying is better than not trying. Just take a shot. Take a shot. And there's a 70% that you will definitely get that shot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Till next time. Bye.
Bye.